Somebody's about to lose their face.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Iron Warrior Jet Power Armor. So here we are, and there it is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. It's a very large box, as you can see. You can see right there, Jet Power Armor. You just have a little schematic image there, and skunk! And on the back, you just have a little schematic image of the big combined mode gun. Warning, don't eat anything in this box, that could be very bad for you. And on the top, nothing. On the bottom, nothing. On the sides, nothing. And more nothing. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the Jet Power Armor, and this kit here gives your masterpiece movie Optimus Prime the full-on Jetfire combined mode from Revenge of the Fallen. So let's just get right down to it and get down to combining. Alright, so here we have Masterpiece Movie Optimus Prime, and one thing to note before we get started here, if you have the Legendary Toys knockoff MPM-4, yes, this kit will work with that as well. It's the exact same mold, so yes, this will work with this version as well. And this is kind of common sense, but I'll say it anyway. No, this will not work with any of the upscaled stuff, the Black Mamba, the Wei Zhang. No, it will not work, obviously, with any of the upscaled stuff. It's only meant to work with the standard regulation-sized MPM-4. So, let's go, peoples! Let's get down to combining here. So there's a little bit of prep work, not a whole lot of prep work we have to do here with Prime himself. We just need to bring down his windshield eyebrows. Just bring those down. These wheels here, you want to bring down like so. The knee pads, you do want to tab back into the slot right here. And I'll lock those in because that's going to lock this joint here. We need that joint locked. So we got that going. And we have to bring down these bits here. So bring that down. And there we go. Prime is pretty much ready to go. So we're going to start with the legs, and we will work our way down. So, first thing we're going to do here is we're going to just unclip the foot here, bring the foot down. You want to take this bit right here, and this is how you want it oriented. This is going to clip in right here, like so, and then this will come in and clip in right there, like that. And the foot's just going to end up being pointed down like so. And at this point, we're going to bring in the combined mode foot here. And you see you have these three ports right here. You got three posts right there. And this will just line up. You just drop the foot down in there. And this will line up and peg in right there like so. So that gives him his new big old foot. So at this point now, we do need to open this up and bring this out because we need clearance here. And we're going to take this section here, and this post will go in right here, and you have these two ports which will go in over these right here. And this piece you can't move out of the way. So we just line everything up, and that will just plug on right there, and that just secures everything into place like so. And then we can drop this down and close that back up. So we got that going on. So now we want to bring in this bit right here, and oops, and then you drop it, and then you pick it back up, and you want it oriented like this, and this is going to clip into the outer part of this blue piece right here, like so. And now I need to raise up a bit. Can you balance on this, Prime? Can you balance on this? Can you balance? Can you balance? You can't balance. You can't balance. There we go. Thank you. So now we will bring this up here. And now we're going to bring in this piece, and we want it oriented just like this. And what's going to happen here is, I have loose joints on my Prime too, which doesn't help, but what's going to happen here is that this post is going to plug in right here, and this port is going to plug in right in there. So again, we just get everything lined up, and that will plug in there. Just give that a push. That will plug into place. That holds in quite snugly. So now we have that going on right there. So now we need to move further up, and we're going to take this piece right here, and this is going to plug in just like this. This is going to plug into these two screw holes right here. So just line all that up, plug that in, give it a nice push like so, and get it all nice and squozen, and there we go. And then we come up here. Let me just lie you down instead of trying to make you balance. So now that we are here, we take this piece oriented like so, and you can see there are slots right here, tabs right there, and you take this and you just tab it in right there like that, and get that all nice and squozen. You see how that goes over the wheels like so, and you got that done. And the last thing we're going to do here is we are going to take this knee piece right here, and this is going to just slot over this section right here. So just take this, and this will just slide right on like so, and there you go. And there you have a leg all done. You can angle that however you want. Multiple hinges there. There you go. So second verse is just like the first. And there he has his new beefed up legs. Hooray for beefed up legs. So now we move on to the upper body. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in this piece right here. And unfortunately, mine came missing a piece. They left a piece out. See, it's supposed to have that on both sides here. I don't know. I may end up just pegged in. I might end up just taking that off for the sake of symmetry. But oh well. It is what it is. But what's going to happen here is you're going to take these two posts and they're going to plug into these two little gaps right here in his abs. And we just, it helps if you take the headlights here and just kind of bring them forward. And you just take this and just slide it on like so. Oops. That's supposed to come undone. Yep. There we go. Take all that, and that should slide on. Come on. Work with me. There we go. There we go. That slides on. Oh, nice and solid like. These bits right here are on hinges. You can kind of, I don't know exactly how these are supposed to sit. The instructions aren't too clear about that, but just do what you want with those bits there. And there we have that done. So now we want to bring in this little piece right here, and this just comes up, and this will just go over this tab right here. So you just tab that on. That holds on nice and snug, and that just becomes some little extra armor there. And then we bring in the little arm guns here with some nice gunmetal gray, ammo belt, all that good stuff. And this is just going to hook right into this little notch right here. So you just slide that down, and that just sits right there like so. So again, same thing on the other side. And now that we have the arms armored up here, let's just push these headlights back like so. So now let's move on to the back heel region here. So now we will bring in this bit right here. Little wing bits. Nice coloration too. Nice gold, silver. You got some red going on. Even the inside has some nice silver going on as well. So what's going to happen here is it helps if you undo this. This is going to plug in right here into his back like so. So that just plugs right in like that, and then you can just close this back up like so. So now he's got his butt wings going on there. He's got that butt wing action. So we got that going on right there. And now we bring in these big boys right here. And we'll just take a look at the details here real quick. You see some nice silver going on here. Unfortunately, I got all the QC problems with mine apparently. You see this one painted a real nice silver, and this one, what happened? I don't know what happened with the paint here. That's just, it doesn't, you can see that doesn't quite match. Oh, I don't know. All in all though, still really nicely detailed. You know, some little cables here and everything. There's some nice bright blue in there. This section here can actually, all these can actually splay open like that, which is pretty cool. And of course, you got the skunk there and all that. This section here is on a hinge, so it can actually move in and out bits. Yeah, really, really nicely done. So what's going to happen here is you have, as you can see, these two holes right here. These are going to go over his smokestacks, and you have these two tabs right here, which are going to just plug into these little slots right here on either side. Or is it here? No, actually plugs in right here, sorry. Plugs in right here on either side, where you see the blue peeking out right there. So you just drop that down, just line everything up, get over those smokestacks, and they should all just drop down. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And this is when we have to do a little bit of a shifting of weight here, because it does make them a bit back heavy, and mine has kind of loose joints, so. And next up, we're going to bring in these bits right here. What's going to happen is you have these tabs which plug into these slots right here on that armature. So you just line it up and drop that down. Again, make sure this little initial light browser down. Tab that on that side. Tab that in on that side. And there you have that. And then we bring in the shoulder pads. And the shoulder pads, again, have some nice coloration there for the cockpit. And you can see they actually kind of, they labeled it right there. Iron Warrior. Right there. Some symbolage going on. And these are just going to plug in right into these little ports right here. So those just drop down. And see, again, my MPM Prime has some loose joints. That's probably not the best, but hey, we're making do with what we got. I'll probably end up plugging this onto my my Legendary Toys version, but just for the sake of doing this as intended, we're using the official one. But there you go. There he's got his shoulder pads on now. And we have to do just one more bit of back work here. We just need to take this section here, which is little rubber bits, and this will just plug into his this will plug into his butts. That's where it's plugging into. Got the two screw holes back there, and that just plugs in right there, like so. So there you have that. And the last thing to do is to give Prime the big old cannon here, which again has some nice detail, some nice gunmetal gray going on. Looks quite good. And we just get the little hose here, and this will get this angle. There we go. This just tabs in right back here, like so. And then there is a tab here in the handle that will plug into his hand. And we just get all that lined up, all nice and lined up like, and then like so, and oops. It does hold in securely. It's just the point of getting everything lined up just right. There we go. Get his fingers wrapped around it, like so. And there you have it. And there you have the full jet powered Optimus Prime. And that looks amazing in my opinion. That looks so cool. I mean, just overall really nicely done. And in case anybody's still wondering, no, you cannot plug this onto the truck mode. This is meant strictly for the robot mode, so they kept it strictly for the robot mode, which I'm perfectly fine with. But look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it. This thing looks so cool. I mean, that's just awesome. That is just simply awesome. I'll try to give you a turnaround here, just so you can see all of what's going on. But yeah, really cool. Really hard to keep in frame here, but look at that. Just all that cool stuff going on there. Like, really dig this. Again, my Prime has some loose joints, so that doesn't help matters any, but doing the best I can here. But all in all, though, this is just a sight to behold right here. Just really, really cool. So now let's go through the articulation here in the combine mode. These little bits right here, they're on hinges. They can angle, they can rotate if you want to. Angle those how you want. The shoulder pads can rotate forward and back. They can angle up and down if you need them to. These big old thrusters, they are on a hinge. They can move forward and back. They can move up and down. They can also rotate. And again, as I showed earlier, you can splay out all of these bits right here if you want to. And of course, these little bits here can move up and down a bit. So you can angle those how you want. As far as the arms, again, you kind of move these out of the way. You still have your rotation. You can still move in and out. You still have your bicep. You still have your elbow. All that good stuff. As far as the waist goes, the waist joint wasn't all that functional on this figure to begin with, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's turn him around here because his back now gains some articulation. These little back wings right here, they can move up and down. They can rotate. These bits right here on a ball joint, so you can just angle those however you want. As far as his legs go, the legs, they can still move forward. Again, you have all this stuff here now, so things are going to kind of get in the way, but you can still move forward a good bit. Move back, you can still have a good amount of outward movement. You still have your bit of thigh rotation right there. As far as the knee, you have still your 90 degrees of bend. You do have this hinge right here, which is his actual ankle joint there, so you still have a little bit of wiggle waggle there. Get a good grip on him here. You have your wiggle waggle there. You do have this panel, which can move up here. This foot itself does have ankle tiltage right here to either side, and there is a ratchet joint here which allows the foot to move forward and back. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the legendary toys MPM-4, just so you can see the kind of before and after shot here. You can see just how much bigger this figure gets with all of this armor on it, just how much bulkier it gets, and that's quite a transformation, no pun intended. Not this time, anyway. There he is with the Studio Series combo with the DNA upgrade kit. He's just a little guy. Oh, like a little baby. There he is with Masterpiece movie Megatron. And here he is with the TF Dream Factory upscaled Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series Megatron. Just so you can see how that works out. So, there you go. So there you have the Iron Warrior Jet Power Armor, and this is a really cool kit, It does the job, and it does it well, in my opinion. It looks awesome, it works well, the installation is pretty simple, and when it's all said and done, you have a pretty awesome looking jet-powered MPM Optimus. So yeah, definitely cool in my opinion. So there you go. Now you can pick this up from BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Iron Warrior Jet Power Armor, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face.